Welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. That punch lands. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
She scores with that counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A big whiff with the right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. I promise you. And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Counter shot by her. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? The straight right just misses. The jab misses. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. That was almost a 10. Back at it in round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Swing and a miss with the jab. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook won't score. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and miss with that jab. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. Pretty dominant. Time for the 5th round. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Well done with that counter shot. That jab won't score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Swing and a miss for that jab. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. She scores with that counter. Upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Swing and a miss with the jab. That jab doesn't score. Just missed with that hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. Swing and a miss with that jab. Catch and shoot. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable. Drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That big hook doesn't land. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Gotta let your... Oh, wait a minute. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter. took a big shot and she's in trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again. An instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. What a huge... Round 8, and we're off again. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shows. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The jab doesn't quite connect. She got clipped by that counter. Just misses with the right uppercut. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They both want to hold her right there. Sophie Alisch is dazed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This could be the end. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. After what we saw. And there's the bell for round 9. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when you go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Lucky that hook didn't score. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Miss with that jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen.
Whoa, did you see that? Knocked down hard. I'm not not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Estrada. And there's the bell to start round 10. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't find a home for that jab. Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing? Did you see that? Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Did you see that? And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there? Hold that thought! This may do it! It's all coming to an end! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes. Oh, wait a minute! Why weren't they more cautious? No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.